Hey everybody, how are you? Happy, oh my goodness, what day is this? Tuesday? I'm so happy to be here today, and I have a friend that's going to join me, and this will be my first time to bring somebody on, so I'm going to give it a try. So hopefully in a minute I will see her name pop up and invite her on here with me. There she is. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Let me see. Okay, right here. Awesome. Okay, she's coming. She's got to be. Yes. She's coming. This is exciting. Says we're adding her. Oh my goodness, do I need to do anything? Here we go. Hey. Hi. So, everybody, this is my friend Lana Leichner. Did I say it right? Okay.
You did.
So Lana lives in Cordova, Tennessee, which is amazing. My son, Cade, lives close by. So when he got married a few weeks ago and he was telling us where to get a hotel room, he said Cordova. So I may or may not have stayed there because there's so many little towns around there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of the suburbs.
Yeah, really nice part. And so you also work in Birmingham, Urban
Yes.
Air, as the special events sales person.
Yes.
That is
Stuff.
awesome. So, hey, Tina and Sandy, awesome. Thank y'all for joining us. Okay, so that's not the only thing you do, but that's really exciting. What about, and also you work with ID Life since 2019. Yes. Please tell me, first of all, because I love special events and that sounds really exciting. Tell me what you do in that. What is that exactly that you do?
I do all the special events for the two parks, like school events, church events, family reunions, any of those kind of things. I book those for both of our parks.
Wow.
Parks, in case y'all don't know what urban area
Okay,
is.
that's what I thought. So, yeah, so you drive back and forth from Birmingham to Cordova? Like, off?
Once at least, but I've been here in Cordova for a little over a month. We had some turnover in management, and so I'm part of the management team. So if there's nobody there or they need help, I go to whichever part needs me.
Awesome. That sounds like lots of fun. Oh my gosh, look at my tag. Hey, everybody. This is a new tag.
Hey.
Okay. So tell me about ID Life because it sounds amazing. It sounds like I've never heard anything like it.
There's not anything like it. That's the beautiful thing about it is what we do, no other company does. I actually have my DNA kit right here.
Wow.
And the vitamins actually is what I started on. Tina is, and I actually sent her a message and said, hey, what is that? And she said, go take this free health assessment. And I said, oh, okay. And so we started talking. I got on my vitamins, customized strictly to me. They're not generic. It's not something you order in a bottle and everybody takes the same thing. It is strictly coordinated to you, your needs, like where you live. All of those scenarios are put into this algorithm to see what exactly you need for your body. And so I started that, and then after that I started the Slim Plus, which is it's a drink you mix up, it's powder, you mix it up in your water, and it's for weight loss because for the past 10, 12 years, I've been like on a yo-yo. You know, I would try this diet and that diet. Oh, those pills work? Oh, okay, let me try that. You know, and I try everything friends were trying, or somebody would say, oh, this really works. Oh, okay. Yeah. I either gained weight or I lost weight and gained it right back because it was nothing that was sustainable.
Okay. Wow. So that sounds really interesting. How in the world what do they do to get those vitamins just for you?
You take the free health assessment, you answer the questions, you put in any health issues, any prescriptions you're on. So nothing will hurt whatever you're actually taking. It won't go against
Right.
that. And that's made for. It's HIPAA compliant, so no one can see your answers. Everything is totally safe. They don't sell your information. It's strictly to customize the vitamins to you.
That's amazing. And so I see Tina says individual design life, ID life. I mean, that's amazing. Like, and Tina, I saw on her page last night her before and after pictures. Like, wow. Amazing. It's so awesome. So yeah. So tell me, like, what is your regiment? What do you do? And how long, once you submit your information, then how long before you get it back? So that's several questions there. So.
Now on the health assessment, once you do that and you go in and customize it to you, your budget, everything, you can take things off. It has a Y button. It tells you exactly what it's for, why it chose that. It has doctor's notes in there about all of that. And so you go through and you check, yes, I want that. Oh, no, I don't think I really need that one. Take that one off, whatever. And you totally customize it to you. You send in your order, and they actually do it right in Frisco, Texas, at our corporate office. Wow. There's black walls. You can watch them do it. It is super cool. And they go through, they've put everything in there, and it comes out in a packet. And so whatever you put in there, that's what you take. You either take an AM or PM, because there are certain vitamins that you're not supposed to take during the day, which most people don't know that. I didn't.
Right. No,
not absorb in your system until like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, wow. Okay. So interesting. So, I mean, it sounds like $1 million regiment, because that it's amazing. And so you've told me it was life changing.
Oh, and absolutely.
So when
I did
DNA, I get, okay, so if someone just came on and said, oh, I just want to do the DNA part of it, like, is
a part of it is retails for $249. We do have ways for you to get it cheaper. We have VIP programs and coupons, and so depending on who you talk to, as to what you can do. But now our VIP is for everybody. Coupons is kind of specific to the associate, what they give or don't give or whatever. But now our VIP program, you can get up to 20% off of every order. It doesn't matter what you order, as long as you have one product on auto ship. So that can be as simple as $24.99 hand sanitizer. But everything else you get, even if you do a one-time purchase of it, you get it at 20% off. So that is a huge savings. Yeah. Also, the DNA report is, I was probably about 3 or 4 months in before I started, or before I did my DNA. And once I did my DNA, I plugged that information back into my health assessment. And then it tells me exactly where I am deficient in what vitamins. It's a 46-page report. It has tons of information, and that's a whole nother segment that you probably don't want to go into, because you can get very long in it if you go through everything, because it's just super informative. It tells you what to eat, how to exercise. It tells you if you're caffeine sensitive, carb sensitive, fat sensitive, where you store your fats. I also carry the heart gene, which it looks like a bad word on the gene part. It's like mother That one?
Yeah.
That's what it looks
Okay.
like. But I actually carry that heart gene, and my sister did the DNA as well. She carries the heart gene. So we take the omega-3s to help with that because we're in the green zone, which is good, but we do have family history of heart disease. So we started combating that, now. And now she actually had been taking other vitamins and switched after she did her DNA too, to do ID Life vitamins only.
Wow.
Stores her fat in the muscle, and I store mine underneath the skin. So she can lose weight and create muscle faster than I can.
Wow. So interesting.
Yeah, super interesting. And we're full blood brother and
Right.
sisters. So there's no, half or whatever. We have same mom, same dad, but we're different. You well already know we're all created
Right.
different.
Right.
So what works for me is not necessarily going to work for you or anybody else.
Right. Right. But we always hope that, along the way, we're like, I hope that'll work. I hope that'll work. Hope for the best.
Right.
This is so interesting. So I'm guessing you have a link that you can put in the comments.
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
so that's how people can connect with you or friend you on here from below when you put information. And wow, so it also tells you how to exercise.
Yes.
So what were you doing before? And then what did you need to do?
I was doing everything that anybody else was doing. Oh, you need to walk 5 miles a day. Okay. Right. If you need to go to the gym and you need to get on this elliptical and that, treadmill, and you need to do this thing and that thing over there. And when it all came down to it, that was not what I needed to be doing.
Uh-oh.
Doing a HIIT, which is a high intensity interval training. And so I do that 3 to 4 times a week for 20 to 30 minutes a time. I'm also, I've never actually held a class, as Tina knows, because she keeps trying to get me to it. I'm like, no, I'm okay. But I am a certified pound instructor. And so I do the pound on my own, or I go take Tina's class, but I've never actually instructed my own class. But that is one of the other things that I do for high intensity because it's with drumsticks and you're beating and you're moving. They're weighted. And so that keeps my heart rate going, for that 20, 30 minutes, however long we do it. Sometimes it's 45 minutes because she adds other stuff. But yeah, so that's what my main thing is: to exercise, to lose weight, keep weight off. I have to be active at least 3 to 4 times a week doing the HIIT.
Tell me about the HIIT. Like, you have me on the edge of my seat. What are you talking about? Drumsticks, like, this is exciting.
Okay, well, that's the pound class. You can look at it.
Okay, so tell me.
They have them in all over the United States. People have classes. They, do this. But Tina has been an instructor for years, and then I wanted to go do it. So I went a couple of years ago and got my instructors, but I've never actually, done a class. But I love it. It's so much fun. But like HIIT, you can do a number of things. Like when I go to the gym, I have to have strength training to, build muscle up. And so I still do my strength training because I have to do the power with the HIIT. And, what is the word I'm looking for? It's not longevity, but strength, for my strength training. And so I still do weights. I do some of the machines to, work on my stomach, to work on my arms, just certain parts of my body that, HIIT doesn't, it tones you, it keeps you toned, and it keeps your heart rate going so you can lose weight, but it doesn't really build your muscles up like what I'm wanting. I'm to the point in my life where, I want to be like the ones that you see in the magazine where they got that pretty little bump right there, and they're looking good and all that. Like that's where I'm working at now. I lost the weight. I lost 26 pounds by knowing all of that, using our and that was something else. Like people see me sometimes and they think, well, gosh, she's been taking that for 2 years. Like what, do you never get off of it? And you can. Like it's not designed for you necessarily to take, every day for the rest of your life. But I will, because of the properties that it has in it and what it does for me and my body. It helps me focus. It stops my sugar cravings, because I can get off of that and my sugar cravings are going to come right back. Like that's just one of my vices that, struggles that I have. And so that really, truly helps me. It helps me with my gut. It helps, with my energy, boost my metabolism. As we get older, that kind of starts going downhill. And so, those are the things that I have to have. I need. I'm looking this way because my products are all sitting on a shelf. I'm kind of this, that one, whatever. But like my lean, it has the BCAA. It creates lean muscle. And, as we grow older, our muscles start, tearing down, and they're not as good and healthy and protecting our bones the way that they should be. So that's something that, I don't ever want to go without, because I know that that's keeping me strong as I age, So that's really something I would take. Our collagen, I don't know if you've seen some of my posts, but this is our collagen. And it's the Collagen Plus, and it has aloe vera in it. It is amazing. It helps with your hair, skin, nails, your joints. And like I have a post where it shows my hair before I started taking the Collagen Plus. I had a haircut, and then just like in a couple of months, just like it grew this much. I mean, yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
How do you drink that or eat that, or what do you?
It's powder. You can put it in your food, or you can put it just in water and drink it, or some people put it in their coffee. It can go in a lot of things. There's no, it's unflavored, and so it has no color. So it can go in anything. I put it in my shakes in the morning if I do a shake for breakfast. If I'm not doing a shake, then I just put it in 8 ounces of water, mix it up, and then drink it. So that's two of the, and sometimes I'll put it in oatmeal. If I'm eating oatmeal for breakfast, I'll put it in that, because I add our protein shake mix to my overnight oats to boost my protein, because that's one of the things my DNA says that I have to have more of is protein. So I don't eat a lot of meat. So I have to either eat more meat or, eat other healthy foods that have protein in it. So that's with that.
Awesome.
Girl, I can talk on and on and on. Like you just have to say, okay.
No, I'm with you. I mean, I'm like, I could ask questions on and on and on. So tell me a little about the pound class. So you touched on it. So just tell me a little bit more. What does that even mean? I haven't heard that.
Tina could probably better explain it. Tina, put the comments. I don't even have my sticks.
So is it a specific?
They're weighted. They're 1.5 pounds. Drumsticks, but you can get regular drumsticks. Some people just use, I've got one of the girls on my team, she doesn't have any of the sticks, so she went to a store and bought drumsticks. One girl uses wooden spoons, so it's all about the motion and, keeping, good your arms tight, a good grip on your sticks, obviously, so you don't sling them off. And it's all the way you hold them. But it's, I mean, like literally like you're drumming throughout the whole exercise. Like there's different, like changes from different songs, kind of like Zumba or, one of those type aerobic type exercises. But this one, literally, like and squats. Like you do squats throughout this thing the whole time. Like you're squatting. But now you can do it to, to this position where you're just doing the core up here and you're not like going all the way down, or see if I can get far enough back where you can see me. And this one, where you go all the way down and you're drumming.
Oh.
Yeah. And you drum for a long time. So it is very, very physical. You definitely want water with you. You want, in between songs, you're like chugging, trying to,
Wow.
Yeah, it's very
Okay,
intense.
so how long would a class be?
Anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes.
Okay. So Lana, will you teach us a class? Can we set up a time to do a class?
Oh, I don't know. We'll
Tina,
talk about
help me.
That actually has a few of the pound classes saved in there. She also does Body Beat.
Where is that? You cut out, I think.
She has a Fit Tribe on Facebook, and she actually has some of the pound classes saved, and so I actually do those. And she also does Body Beat, and so some of those have the Body Beat with it with weights. Like the little hand weights, 1 or 2 pounds or whatever. So she incorporates that with it. She also teaches at Legends Gym in Texarkana, and pound classes over there, 2 or 3 days a week. Plus she does Body Beat. But Fridays is my favorite in Texarkana. You ought to come meet me one Friday. It is super, super fun. And it's 45 minutes, but it's Body Beat and pound, and she calls it Fun Friday. And it is truly a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun with it, and she'll tell you, if you can't do it, just keep moving. If you miss what she's doing, just keep moving, because it doesn't matter as long as you're moving your body. And it is a lot of fun. But there's tons of hits. Online you can look it up. There's all kinds of them. We have them in our groups where we post different ones. But it's like a repetitious deal. But most of it is just to keep your heart rate up, And I do that when I go to the gym, even when I'm doing strength training, in between doing the machines, instead of going like from machine to machine, in between. I will do squats or jumping jacks or running in place or high knees or, something like that keeps my heart rate and boosts my heart rate up higher than what the machines are actually doing. And I get a more intense workout, and which is the goal.
That sounds awesome. So here's what you don't know. I pass through Texarkana on Friday sometimes. So
yeah.
I have a cabin, building a cabin in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. So I go right through Texarkana on Friday. So we could definitely make a plan. But what I was wanting to know is if you would do a class on here.
Okay. Well, I will get something together, and I will. Okay,
we'll get back together on that. And awesome. And if Tina would put her, I guess if we just friend her, then we can get the link to that, or she can invite us, because I'm sure there are some people that are watching that would love to check this out, because this is new, but it sounds like a lot of fun, and music is fun, and movement is fun. And so, yeah, let's get some stuff in the comments about how we can all connect with this. And Lana, I will hold you to preparing a little class. What if we just did like a 15-minute something? Can that work? Okay, awesome. And so yeah, we can plan a Friday. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Okay, well, we have been on here for 30 minutes, but this has been super educational, because this is my first time to hear about this. And it's amazing. It sounds amazing. And I know for people, I'm 53, so I know for people my age, our bodies have changed in the past few years and such. So
That's putting it nice.
I know I'm interested, and I'm sure the people who are watching. So if you can put your link, that'll be great. And if Tina will put her information so we can check out her classes. And soon you and I will plan a 15-minute little class, and then we can introduce everybody because I'm interested. And then, but you can show us a little short demo if that's okay. All right. Okay. Is there anybody out there watching that has questions? Maybe we could take a few before we hop off. I know I have a million, but I'm gonna save them. And if we need to come back on and do this again, we will. So I'm doing 21 days of growing gratitude. Um, and I know you joined me before in my gratitude challenge and stuff like that. This is going to be taking it up 100 notches. We're going to have so much fun. It is going to be a party in Facebook. We have all kind of stuff lined up inside my growing gratitude group. And so anybody out there who wants to join in, totally free. And as you probably know, when you do something for 21 days, you kind of make it a habit. There are studies that say that. There are, so if we go on that line of thought, and doing gratitude, practicing gratitude will change your life. Doing these exercises will change your life. So we're gonna have some good days ahead. So yeah. So thank you for joining me. Is there anything else you want to tell before we hop off today?
There's tons of stuff, but I just touched on some of it or whatever. So definitely if somebody wants more information, you can send me a private message. You can send me a friend's request. If you see where we need to go on and do another one for different things, we can. That's love that. The DNA itself is really a segment all by itself.
Yeah.
So much information to that you just can't cover all of it.
Yeah.
But
and it sounds like literally, like if we went to doctors and tried to compile all that information, it would just be so time consuming and so much money. So right, it sounds like you have it just right there to answer so many questions. So
well, that's the other thing is most of them won't answer those questions. Because they don't have capability.
Well, that, and the thing is, they're looking for something to be wrong and fix it a different way, which is,
right.
We need doctors and all that good stuff, but definitely it comes at it a different angle, wanting to make you healthy. Oh my goodness, sorry, it's a little gnat. So hey Reggie, thanks for hopping on. Thank you, you're so kind. He's always has good sweet compliments. So awesome.
I can't see,
so you can't see. I can only see some, so I probably missed some. So anybody out there who's made a comment, I apologize if I missed it. But yeah, Lana, let's do this again. We will do it again in a couple weeks, and then
and if we have any questions, then maybe we can just go on and talk about those.
Yeah. So whoever asks you questions between now and then, kind of jot them down, and then because I'm sure there's going to be other people who are too shy to send a message, like me. I was that person, and I may have wanted to be in that group, but I wasn't going to put my name anywhere. So yeah, so we'll do that again. So okay, thank you so much for coming on. Let's plan a Friday. And
absolutely,
yeah, that was going to be fun. So put all your information down below. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.